Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more FTL Advanced Edition. A little different bit of a mouthful to say. We're playing on normal difficulty and we are in the Slug A. So far things are going very well. So I'm not going to be able to get Disintegration Ray as an achievement, but we can possibly still get Home Sweet Home. And we're in position depending on if we get a transporter or not, but we are in Sector 3. We have 200 plus scrap and things are going very well because of, well, things always go well if you get a Sector 1 Halberd Beam, if you can use right away. We also have stealth weapons, we also have a scrap recovery arm. So we're in a very good position assuming we don't take stupid risks and die. So we're going to be playing a little safe. We're going to try and hit as many nebula as possible. So I think we should be okay here. We're going to hit this distress beacon and then kind of loop around back there, I think, because this will tell us if there's stores. We still want stores. Stores are good. So, dock and try and rescue the survivors. We don't want to kill any of our crew. 4 damage to hull, but 17 scraps, so that's not fantastic. What did I say? Let's not make stupid mistakes. Oh, I didn't even repair the shields, so that is an extra stupid mistake. And it's a Zoltan with a halberd beam. Well, let's get you all to fix this ASAP. Let's get you to fix this ASAP. And they have 2 shields. So we're going to have to do that in just a second. Alright. Battle stations ahoy. Hopefully our halberd goes off first. Good hit. Can I get all of these rooms? I think I can. Yep. Halberd beam offline, but this is showing me that I do need some more laser fire or something. So they can't dodge this, so I win. Alright. Now we gotta watch our shields too, because as we get more health and more effective health, there's gonna be more asteroids here, but at least for now, we're floating on a lot of scrap. And I could upgrade my shields pretty much at any empty sector here. Kinda hoping to get Zoltan shields, because that would just be a thing. So let's see here. What do you know? Unarmed Zoltan transport vessel slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail, this is Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons shielding, only rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Hear them out. And they take your silence for interest. They talk at length about things. And we get a quest marker. Can we reach it before we exit? Yes! So we got Zoltan shields, y'all. That's pretty good. So, you arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but only thing that nearby is a rebel ship. Coasting fast, we found you. You're not getting away this time. Let's attempt to hail them. The open communication. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. Well, obviously, by speaking in full sentences like that, it's not the rebels. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. And you say, perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Our ideals are too different, and then you say, true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed, you stupid hippie. I think that's supposed to be added in there. Suddenly, all indications of the rebel ship fade away and the Zoltan fleet appears around you. The captain of the ship previously materializes. And you get a Zoltan shield, and we would be unlocking the Zoltan ship if we could. Of all the things, I think stealth weapons are still a really good thing to aspire towards. So we're going to ditch the slug repair gel. As fun as that is, it's more of a win war item. When we have enough crew to make the repairs around for breaches, it's fine. Plus, we have Zoltan shields, and now we have a store. So we may skip those 2 spots, because this connects to the exit anyway. Let's go over here. We can technically pick up that slug stuff if we want to. Intruders on board. They have bypass units. Your sensors will be disabled. You should deal with these boarders first. Alright, well, good thing is that because we're not in a... Okay, well, let's start with this. Let's get you guys into the fight. We want to see if we can get you all some experience. We'll get you all out in just a second. Okay, I need you guys at the door. That's enough. You only get experience for a killing blow. So yeah, it's nice. We have a slug ship with Zoltan shields. That's pretty good. And now we should be able to clean up these fellas. So experience. Doors closing. Borders gone. Kirby and Reynard kill-stealing each other. It's all good, though. So everyone back to stations, and we have a bunch of scrap for a store that Could be good or it could be a wash, but it's at least going to be a store with repair. So, crew teleporter, mind control. Flat cannon. This is like a smorgasbord of everything that I love. We no longer need the breach bombs. We really don't need the breach bombs. We don't. As fun as they would be. We do need the crew teleporter. So we're going to get that. We do need the flat cannon. So we're going to get that. We do need one more Mantis crew. So we'll get that. Do we get Steven Dangler or Eon? I think I want to have my crew look a little bit different. So 87 scrap left. We can now board people. More importantly, we can actually get one achievement when the timing is right. So let's rearrange ourselves here. Pretty good. The one downside is that we may run into issues where we don't have level 3 shields. So that technically is a risk. But that'll be the next thing our ship is aiming towards. Plus, I have 5 laser shots. That means depending on the fight, I can just flak and dual laser. I mean, we're still in Sector 3. Alright, so finish your missions prioritizing, not sightseeing. So we should be able to make this jump and hit the exit. We missed the 2 things, but I think that's okay with the Zoltan shields. We are in danger. AI ship, so we are not actually going to be able to board them, but that's okay. They have an Ion 2, which is a little scary. I should be able to flak them okay. It's 3 shots instead of 2, so as long as I can disable their shields just a little bit. There we go. And you're dead. Alright. No damage. 30 scrap. You know what I didn't do at the last store? I didn't repair. Oops. Well, let's hope that isn't our undoing. Well, we don't need drone parts, so let's sell all of them. Alright. Pirate-controlled or Mantis Homeworlds? We're going to go the Pirate-controlled. As fun as the Mantis Homeworlds would be with this ship, and Pirate-controlled has a lot of auto-scouts and stuff, we're just going to do this anyway. Okay. We do have connections. We can technically go from here to here to here to here to the exit. So we also have 2 nebula sectors coming up. First priority is still going to be to get shields. The Zoltan shield does help a little bit, but... Alright, so ship is ready to fight. Do I board them? I don't think I do. They're going to be trying to board us in a minute anyway. I don't like boarding things when there's a sun that's about to supernova right next to us, so we're not going to do that. Yay, dodging. Alright. Here we go. This is probably the best shot I'll get. And that's an okay surrender offer, but we're actually... Fuel's starting to become a little bit of a thing. So we probably shouldn't take it. Alright, they can board us now. Please tell me that NG's gonna... You poor sucker. Alright. You can try and flak for the win here, but... Flak is not actually a guaranteed hit. So what's on fire? Transporter's on fire. Well, that's no bueno. Okay, somebody got slapped a little bit by an NG. So we'll see if we can repair that. Should be able to get this all straightened out before too long. Get you guys in the med bay. And everyone to stations just in time. Store. Do I just go to the store? I mean, there's enough jumps for me to play around in here. Let's just go to the store. I got 130 scrap. The only thing I'd really be looking for is cloaking, which they don't have. So, well, cloaking... Mind control is still good. Hacking is still good. Transporters are much better because this is normal difficulty. If you haven't played far enough into the last boss to know why. And I'm going to risk not getting any fuel, because I have a feeling we're going to be able to start getting some kills with just our boarding crew before too long. So second store, we can plan our jumps accordingly. And maybe get cloaking after all. Alright, so they're trying to fight. Oh boy. We're just going to dual laser this, and we are going to board you so fast. They have a clone bay. So my one goal here is to shoot down their clone bay. That's it. That is now no longer my goal. Alright, can we get it down in time? There we go! No more life signs remaining. Strip it of useful materials. Now the other question that I have... I guess we can answer this question now. I don't remember if I can do this before. Is can I actually transport onto that ship with these two people? I don't think I can because the fight's over. Alright. That's too bad. So I'm gonna have to squeeze it in at some point. Because I don't know. What's the achievement again? Have vision of every room on the enemy ship without functioning sensors. So that layout, it wouldn't have worked anyway, because it kind of went all around. Right. Quit your lollygagging. Okay. We still want to go through the nebulas. Aid the civilian ship. Now, this is a more interesting question of do I board. I can technically drop 2 slug in there. Might be able to take them out too. So let's do this first. Because if I can take out their medical bay and stuff, that'll be lovely. If I can take out... If I eat 1 missile with this, that'll be a win. Because the absolute #1 priority here is to take down their shields. Forgot their defense drone will be shooting at that. Alright, and... kaboom. Probably not worth risking dropping my boarding crew on there. So I'll just get them killed. Oh, I could. Let's see here. I don't want to kill them, but I did just soften them up, and they're not going to be able to repair or hurt me particularly. Let's give it a try. So Mantis versus Mantis. I can run around the ship long enough. Maybe able to send in a relief other crew to finish this off. Can I get vision of every room in the ship? I cannot. Alright. Run, my Mantis. Okay. How much health do you have, Kirby? Okay. Kirby's at 11 health. So we should be okay. Heal! Friends, be healed. I guess we're just going to take the win, because he's probably... would actually help tremendously if I had the med bay on. He's probably going to repair the missile launcher in time, and I don't want to play with that. So sneaking in a little bit of combat experience. Well, I might be able to get it. Alright, and let's go. Yes, did not get the missiles repaired in time, so you're just dead. Yay! Once these guys get a bonus combat experience, they do so much more work. So 47 scrap, which becomes even more at the scrap recovery arm, and the other person ran away. Alright. I guess what I have to do to try and get vision in that case is just to keep these guys on and send the other people on board. We'll give that a shot when the opportunity arises. So, second store. Let's go ahead and do it now. Because if it's cloaking, I can just buy cloaking. It's cloaking. Second halberd beam's fun. All these things are fun, but it's cloaking. Can't go wrong. That means I have a lot of shit thrown into a lot of systems, but we'll make it work. Let me take a quick pause here. Alright, so no fancy transitions there for the pause, just straight up pause the recording. Still on the back to norm, still have 5 laser shots and a halberd beam, which a lot of times is enough to take down the flagship in of itself. Just bought cloaking because why not? This is probably going to be the most tenuous part of the run from here on out, because I'm not really inclined to sell anything. The scrap recovery arm I may cash in later, but if I can keep doing boarding stuff for now, it's going to really pay off here. So the one thing that is a little risky right now is that I don't have a lot of fuel. Hopefully my boarding team will be able to alleviate that. Plus we're on normal difficulty, not hard. So it's going to be a little different. So attack the slaver scum. We can't, damn it, we can't, well that's a little bit of a crowded ship anyway. We're definitely going to depower this. As I was saying before, sometimes it just takes one very scary run to make all this happen. So lots of misses right away for both of us. That's not great. Okay, but I can't really safely board this ship. So that's systems down. Shield hack. Probably the worst possible hack here, but... And a hull beam. Alright. I have to play this very carefully. You have to hope that we hit twice. There we go. Now how's the best way to do this? Probably from here to piloting. We'll just leave the hack up for now and hope that we can take down their most significant weapons later. Alright, so we didn't get an all kill on the ship, but we got enough. Hull beam's not going to be able to go through one shield bubble, so they have to actually get the hack off. In time. Is it worth flacking here? I think so. And do we all accept Phillips for surrender? We have a lot of crew. I don't think we do. Even though that means I've probably just spelled doom for all the slaves that are on there. We need the scrap more than anything, so 2 fuel, 50 scrap, almost at level 3 shields. Now playing in the nebula here is going to be a little bit dicey, but it's going to be okay. I want to stay positive and say this is going to be okay, nothing bad is going to happen here. So intruders on board. I got some news for you, we have some mantis on board. That pretty much means that you guys are screwed. Pretty much only a mantis or a rockman can keep up. Could be worth a level 2 med bay. So how's Reynard doing on the weapons? Almost there. Jorlak's doing good. Felicity's doing good. So we're getting our experience up for people. Unfortunately, we did not get additional system power. Let's do that now. Alright, just trying to get as many nebula sectors as possible. Lock on the life signs of transport. Oh, we got Mafan, who has all the experience necessary. You gold in both. No, just... You're actually less experienced than our other people. But, look, we got someone to man the doors. That's fun. Should be able to hit the exit just fine. We just need to get some encounters that get us fuel. Once again, we need to get some encounters that get us fuel. Ion Pulse Star, not necessarily the case. Unfortunately... Right, let's see if we need to cloak here. Wait, I don't need to do anything. I just transport on. Because they don't have a med bay. So they're dead. Oh. They were dead. I should have waited for the mind control to proc. And our transporter was not taken down, but we do have one Mantis at risk. We actually might get killed by an Ninja here. Alright. Alright. You fight. You destroy the mind control. Did I actually get hit? I wasn't even paying attention. That's bad. That is so bad. More systems offline. Not our transporter, though. Really? Cloaking is down. Okay. So we really need to kill this NG before my ship catches on fire. Mind control down. Alright, so 5 fuel, 43 scrap. That's how it's supposed to go. Once again, a little bit rough. Entirely because of the issue regarding the ion pulse. But we got time to recover here, that's for sure. Alright, so that's not on fire anymore. Okay, no air in there, but not on fire anymore. So a little bit risky. Once again, if I just waited to see what crew member got mind controlled, I would have been in much better shape. So once again, it's all about stabilizing here. And we'll see if we can just jump before the next pulse here, because I don't want to start another fight without shields. Cool. Some kind of repair event is going to be very important. Turn fight. Now this time we are actually going to pay attention and use our cloaking correctly. I know that's a big thing. They don't have a med bay, so I should be able to transport. Okay. Always question, should I cloak now or should I wait? Now's a good time, so that way we can dodge the ion shot, potentially. So there we go, we're getting some good combat experience. And no fuel to speak of, but every time we do this, just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get our shields up. Red alert. So it's nice. We have all of these things available, and are you actually getting shielding experience for this? I don't think so. You might be. But 140 scrap, so we can definitely upgrade our shields now. We can hit both these jumps. Alright, so that's a little scary. Oh, we're not boarding you, because we only have level 1 transport. I could port these guys on here and get the full vision bonus. That's probably a better achievement to get just by suiciding them, so I really need level 3 shields. Stat. Need all of these to hit. So my Zoltan shields are doing a little bit of work. Okay. Mind control the weapons guy. Whatever, I don't want to accidentally kill him. 2 hits is enough. Whoo! Did I say I was going to pay more attention? Because I was totally going to cloak there, and I didn't. Alright. Unfortunately, those don't need to be repaired. Doors don't really need to be repaired. That missed, thank goodness. So yeah, that's what I'm saying before. Misplays are fun. I definitely 100% should have been able to cloak through that. Don't know why I was just not paying attention. Well, I know why I wasn't paying attention. Because everything's going so smoothly. You wouldn't want anything to ruin your run at the last minute here. Alright, so 3 fuel. Very, just almost physically painful. That was just bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Yeah, that went from damage I didn't need to take to I almost lost that fight. So we do need another store. We do need level 3 shields. But I've been on a pretty fantastic run of not being able to upgrade my shields. So I need to upgrade my shields and my weapon and get repairs, and we'll be fine. Let's go here. Maybe we'll get a Quiet Nebula. Haha. Haha. Oh, Quiet Nebula. Alright. There we go. The important thing about that is that now we can have dual lasers online. We can micromanage our systems as needed. Alright, so long range beacon where the FTL is, surrender your goods. And they're already trying to run away. Burst laser 2 plus halberd beam plus clone bay and 4 people. Probably better that I just cloak through the burst laser 2 shots. So let's go ahead and let's do that. I don't even remember I have Zoltan shields here. Oh my god. That was terrible. 5 shots, 3 miss. Alright. Well, my shields are still standing. Their clone bay's down. I could technically be able to whack them all here, but we're alright. I can't dodge this. So they're just gonna die. You don't always want to take the boarding fights. So the ship was carrying drone schematics. Unfortunately, nothing remains. You do find a functioning drone parts, however. Yay, so if I had boarded and trashed them, maybe that would have been a little better. Next sector, Uncharted Nebula or Mantis controlled? Uncharted Nebula, because we're a slug ship. But I think this is going to be a good time for me to stop this video here. No stores nearby, so we're going to have to really watch what we do with our fuel supply and everything. So we're not there yet. We're in good position. We're going to have to play very defensively. We're going to have to remember to cloak when it's time to cloak. But that's it for now. This is Asher with FTL Advanced Edition, normal difficulty. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Look forward to doing this more. Hopefully, we can carry this run through, but if any plays like here an indication, I may need to pay more attention. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.